I know this is what you were hoping to see when you woke up. It's not over yet, baby! Vote count could last until Friday when Pennsylvania stops accepting newly arrived mail-in ballots, with Wisconsin likely to be first to announce its totals. Now, earlier in the night, when you went to bed, perhaps you saw Wisconsin was leaning Trump. I believe he was up a point there, 1.1, 1.2, a little bit earlier in the night. I'm going to show you some updated information there. Michigan's not in yet. For some reason, they haven't called Georgia or North Carolina. They need to get on with it. And they haven't called Arizona or Nevada as well, and that may change by the time you watch this video. I'll show you an interactive map real quick. But Wisconsin and Michigan, they should be done already. They should be done by the time you see this video, as should Georgia and North Carolina. I actually missed this in my other video I put up today. Rising Republican star Madison Cawthorn, 25, tweets, "Cry more, lib," after he wins election to become the youngest member of Congress, taking the crown from AOC. Republican, obviously. I don't know anything about him. Oh, wheelchair bound. I wonder if he's a veteran. I don't know anything about him. Nothing. From the bottom of my heart. So District 11, North Carolina. Good for him. Oh, okay. He just turned 25 in August, which is the constitutionally mandated age to be eligible to serve in the House of Representatives. And this is what I've talked about before about people. You need to... Oh, the guy he was running against was a retired Air Force veteran as well. Interesting. They show him here giving his speech at the RNC. Shows you, right? I should have known. Had I watched that, then I would have known who he is. This is what I've talked about before. You need more young individuals. More, you don't have to be 25. You can be 35 or 45, but enough of these old swamp monsters. Mitch McConnell's, Nancy Pelosi's, Chuck Schumer's of the world. These frail people. And the same with these governors. You see some of these governors, like the governor of Pennsylvania. What a dork. Have you seen these people? How did they get into office? I believe the Ohio governor was the same. I might be mistaken. These people, they're old. They're dorks. Out of here. We need them out of here. They've been around long enough. I know life experience, all this stuff, but it's good to see somebody young like this go ahead and win an election. And the squad members all won their races as well. 3 of them were up. They all won their elections. I know you're jumping for joy at that, right? Here's something else. Somebody named Sarah McBride, don't know anything about this person, becomes the first trans state senator with victory in Delaware. Alphabet activist won in Deep Blue, Delaware, in a victory that was widely predicted. Again, more people in, more different types of people, younger people. This person's 30. Trans, obviously we know what the platform's going to be. But hey, would you rather have somebody on the Democrat side that was like a Charles Schumer? Charles. Or a Pelosi? Or would you have a younger person with fresh ideas? Obviously this person's probably going to be super regressive with their ideologies and always harping on the same kinds of issues. But I'm sure Democrats would rather see somebody like this come along than the aforementioned individuals. So good for this person. In one sad bit of political news, Lil Wayne's model girlfriend, Denise Bidot, what's her name? Bidot, dumps him following his Trump endorsement. She's so disappointed in him. Let's get a look at this woman. I don't know anything about it. I've got to see this woman. So there's Wayne. There's Wheezy right there. Let's see the photo. Okay, so there's the photo. Now let's see this girl, because I'm a guy and I want to see the girl. Okay. I guess that's really the best we're going to get of her. From here, I'm always terrified of chins like this. So what she needs to do is, okay, so 2 things. Apparently that WAP wasn't good enough, because we saw earlier, was it about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, where Chelsea Handler put Fiddy in his place after he came out basically kind of with an endorsement for Trump, but mainly because of the taxes. But she threw that WAP his way, offered him another go-around, if he would retract. And then he did come out with a tweet later saying basically F Trump, this and that. So this woman, apparently that WAP wasn't good enough. And Lil Wayne, you say what you want about how he looks, his height, whatever. I don't think the dude is too worried about this chick. I would be willing to bet that he'll have a new chick by the time you see this video. So apparently her WAP ain't that good, and he'll be fine. Fitty, you could have done better, brother. If you have a woman throwing that WAP at you to get your vote, and you come running, of course the internet is going to call you out. Come on, Fitty, you can do better. Chelsea Handler's disgusting.